I'm going to do a reading now from the Radiant Ride Awake deck. And the question that I'm going to address is, what is blocking me right now? I think this is a very interesting and useful question to ask and to keep returning to, because we are constantly being blocked and blocking ourselves in our lives from moving forwards and from, treading our true life path. And getting helpful guidance from the cards can help us to sidestep or remove these blocks and to get back on track again. So that's what we're going to look at here. Shuffling the cards. So the first card that we have, which is the "What is blocking me right now" card, is the Page of Wands. And wands are about building things and about creating things. And so when I look at the Wands card, I see I think of like the nursery rhyme, the house that Jack built, and also I think about the three little pigs, and they're building their houses, one out of sand, one out of sticks, and one out of bricks. And the Wands, I feel, is like trying to build your house out of sticks, out of wood, so they're about creativity and trying to build that in your life, however that manifests to you. So it's about new ventures, it is about exploring new possibilities, new fields of interest, crafting new hobbies, maybe exploring a new career, but testing it out creatively first in a playful manner before you start trying to make money out of it and make it into a hard career thing. And this card is basically, this is a really positive card. This page is, he looks very young, he looks very confident, he looks very happy. He's dressed in red and yellow, so he's grounded. He has strong roots and he's following his intuition. The background around him is kind of like, so it's like a dry, arid desert, but it's also very yellow, so it's also about the intuition, and it's about going on that journey on, like following the yellow brick road in a sense, to get to the land of Oz. So it's the card is about it's about your dreams, it's about your goals, it's about your ambitions, and it's about adventuring and pursuing those things. And this page is an apprentice, so he's learning. He's not, he's at the bottom of the ladder in terms of like knowledge and qualifications. He is learning a new skill, and so this card is basically saying that what is blocking you right now is that you are trying to learn a new skill. You are trying to do something new and something different. And so it's not so much that you're blocked, it's just that when we're learning a new thing, we have to slow down and we have to pause and we have to stop juggling all of the other dishes that we have, all of the other things that we have up in the air. We have to stop juggling them, and we have to put them aside and possibly even put them down completely in order to pick up this new thing and really focus on it and apply all of our energy and attention to it. And so that's what we've been doing, and that's a good thing, but perhaps we need to pick up some of those other things and spin, like spinning plates. We need to spin them a bit, but just slowly, so that they can keep ticking over too. So maybe the block is the fact that our attention has been so completely shifted, and we've been enjoying ourselves, we've been exploring, we've been playing, but we haven't actually been putting it into the ground in a concrete way so that it can actually grow and yield fruit. The next card is kind of like, okay, so what can I do about this? Is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is saying that, it's kind of saying the opposite thing to this card. The Ten of Wands is saying that, the guy in this card is, he's carrying 10 wands, and they're really heavy, and he's stooped and bent over, and he can barely move because of these wands, and it's like he's picked them all up and he's journeying towards in the distance there's like a house in the background, and it's a nice lush green background, and it's like this is the place that he has been journeying. This is the place that he has been journeying towards. And this is here he has the dream, he has the ambition, he has the idea. This is what he wants to achieve and build in his life, is to this new creative venture. And this guy is like, now we can see what he's heading towards, what he would like to achieve, and he's walking towards it. But the problem is he is carrying so many of these wands that he can't even walk straight anymore. He's all bent over, he can't even see where he's going, he's looking at the ground, he can't even see what he's fighting for anymore, what he's working so hard to achieve, because all he can do is put one step in front of the other, and focus on that, and just keep going for as long as he can. But I mean, what he's carrying is so heavy that, will he make it? Or will he, fall to his knees exhausted before he gets there? And so this card is basically saying that this new thing that you have picked up might be blocking you because you are already carrying too much, and you've now added another thing into what you are carrying, and you can't carry all of these things. You are going to fall over and collapse. So the solution, what you need to do in order to unblock yourself, if you don't want to give this up, you could give this up, get rid of it, and then you'd only have 9 wands, but you would still have 9 wands, but maybe you'd be okay with 9 wands for a while. Or you can keep this if this is what you really want, and hopefully it is, but you need to put some of these down because you're carrying too many things, and it's breaking you. And so it's like, if you want to build that beautiful house, and you want to live in that beautiful house, then you need to stop trying to carry so much, because not only are you this guy is looking at, watching and experiencing the journey. He knows what he wants to achieve, he knows where he's going, and he feels pretty good about it. This guy is no longer looking at where he's going. He's not appreciating the journey because the load that he is carrying is too heavy. And so the way forwards, the solution to this problem of this block, is to put down some of these wands, because there are too many. And I know we all want to carry as many wands as possible, because that's the way that we've been raised. We have to work harder, do more, in order to keep up and in order to be a useful person in society. But these aren't solid truths. These are things that we have been told and things that we have swallowed. But this isn't the way of life. This isn't the way it should be. This isn't actually the way that makes us happy or healthy. And we should be pursuing what will make us happy and healthy, what will make our life the most joyful version that it could possibly be, the biggest version that could possibly be. And the biggest version of a life is not going to work every day and sitting down at a desk in an office with loads of other people and being barked at by the people above us and being stressed and working stupidly long hours and wondering and worrying about losing our job all of the time if we don't show up and give better than our best every single day, and worrying about being forced into early retirement or fired or made redundant. This is not the best life, even if it affords us, several holidays a year, or a second house, or a second car, or, going out for expensive meals or buying expensive things. This is not the best life. The best life is actually having far less money and stuff and working less hours, but actually enjoying the work that we do, being our own boss, or being, you know, an employee of somebody who respects us and somebody who you know, parents us in a beautiful way so that we enjoy showing up and we enjoy sharing of our skills and our energy with them, because we know that we are rewarded not just with financial recompense, but also with respect and kind words and appreciation. And, you know, so what if we have a more simpler life? You know, it's like, as long as we have, you know, somewhere to live, that we have time to make our own and time to make a beautiful space, even if it's in the middle of a city or a tiny little space, tiny little flat or whatever. We can make it beautiful by the way that we treat it and the love that we pour into it. And we can only do that if we have time outside of work to do those things. And so think about those things. Think about how many wands you are carrying. Think about the quality of your life, and think about your life not just as the goal that you are aiming for, the life that you would like to achieve or build or whatever, but about the journey. Because maybe this guy here, it's like he has this beautiful picture of his life in the future, 10 years, 20 years time, possibly even retirement. But the whole journey has been this unbearable slog, and he hasn't seen any of it, and he hasn't appreciated it, and he hasn't had time to spend it with the people who are important to him, because he has been working too hard. So go back to this card and see this card not as a block, but as an opportunity. It is an opportunity to embrace the life that you have recently woken up to and decided, wow, this is the path for me. This is what I should have been doing all along. And I didn't realize it until now. And maybe you weren't meant to realize it until now, because certain other things had to have been experienced in order for you to be able to then walk this path. But this card can only be an opportunity and not a block if we put down some of these pressures that we are carrying. So I hope that reading was useful to you. I hope that answered some questions that you have been juggling in your mind. If you liked that reading, please do like this page, subscribe to this page, this channel, if you would like to watch more videos from me. And if you'd like to find out more about me, then my website is lemonrosepetals.com. And so is my Instagram, lemonrosepetals.com, and I would love to see you there and to hear from you. And please do contact me if you would like to have a private reading with me, or if you would like me to do a video on your question. I am open to suggestions for questions here, so please do, and I will see you next time.